So please stay with me. We're going to walk through the streets of London and I'm going to show you what it's like in Halloween on a London evening. It's actually a Friday, so there's people walking around dressed up all over the place. We've got the Shard behind us. We're coming up to, we've even got Halloweens on Tower 42 up the top here. So I'm going to show you that as we walk on up the London Bridge. So please stay with us. Hope you enjoy the video. And let's flip the screen. And here we go. Very spooky-tastic. So we've got the old Tower 42 lit up there. Just see that, the pumpkin. Yes, TTS here. We are on London Bridge. It's Halloween, Friday night. So we've got amazing views as per usual. It's actually stopped raining, now the sky is cleared. So it's a perfect night for having a little cheeky walk around. We're looking at the City of London and the old Londinium. There's HMS Belfast and Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge 1894. Oh look, we've got a nice view of the Tower of London there as well. That's the 11th century castle, William the Conqueror, 1066, Battle of Hastings, came down and built the Tower of London. So we are on London Bridge. Hello! We are live streaming, so we have got people joining us live as well. Hello Sally, spooktastic. Do you like the gloves? As I said, it is Halloween tonight. It's always such a lovely view from London Bridge down towards Tower Bridge. HMS Belfast 1938. It's Memory Mel. How you doing, Mel? Welcome in. We are live streaming on YouTube. Who'd have thought? It's Halloween. Woo! So we stood on this bridge yesterday and we saw an amazing moon. The clouds passing in front of the moon. Looked like a face. It was very spooky. So we're just doing a short live London stream as we're walking into the City of London, the old Londinium, created by the Romans back in AD 43. They came over and they absolutely smashed us. There's Canary Wharf in the distance there as well. Yes, everyone has different names. Welcome in everyone. It is TTS here. We are live streaming on YouTube, no less. We are on YouTube, giving it love. We're coming up to the TTS bus stop here. Will there be any? We've got our merch. We've got one of our magnets. We put these all around London for people to find. And then people send pictures all around the world. We put them on places like this for people to come and find. This is our little bus stop here. So it's all the merch has gone. I left some here the other day. So I've missed those. I wonder if I've got... there's so many people walking around London all dressed up. We've even got our own little Halloween key rings tonight, which we might leave out. Well, we will leave these out. Put that in my back pocket. What else have we got merch-wise? I might leave another magnet here, actually, on the bridge. Ooh, there we go. So where's one of our TikTok Steve TTS? Let's put it there. There we go. We left our mark. We have to leave our mark. I've dropped one down there. we have to leave our TTS merch everywhere. So we are the TTS gang. We are on London Bridge. We're looking down towards Tower Bridge, 1894, HMS Belfast. And we're going to have a walk down towards into the heart of the East End and see if we might do a little bit of some of the Jack the Ripper stuff, as it is Halloween tonight. So we're going to leave our magnet there for somebody else to find and take a photo of it, hopefully. See London by night. It is TTS here. We are on the 1973 built London Bridge. I've just been coming through London and it's amazing how many people are dressed up in their Halloween outfits. It looks amazing. So many more people. It's so popular this year. Look, just on this bridge here now, you're going to see people coming through, all dressed up. They're fake blood everywhere. It's amazing. I think because Halloween's fallen on a Friday night, I think it's made everyone go for it. This is Fishmongers Hall. We are live streaming. We are on YouTube. So if you're new to me, if you've never watched me before, I'm TTS. We're on the TikTok app a lot, walking through London, doing live streams. But we're now doing it on YouTube as well. So we're going to post this out on YouTube. This is the Shard. 25 years old now, the Shard. As we look down towards HMS Belfast, 1938, and the Tower Bridge. So we're going to have a little stroll down. We'll see if the weather holds. We're going to have a little stroll down towards Jack the Ripper territory, because it is, as I said, Halloween. I hope everyone's well. I see we got a few people watching us. We are live streaming, so we've got live viewers in the chat. I can see Sally and Stevie Mids and Fill Your Boots and Mel. We've got our own private screening of a TTS live here. So thank goodness it's actually stopped raining. The weather's been not great tonight. Welcome. If people are joining us on the live stream, welcome in. If you're watching this on YouTube, then I hope you're going to enjoy seeing a bit of history. We play some of our little games as well, as we walk through the streets of London, the wet streets of London. We've had quite a bit of rain. So this used to be Harvey Nichols here, and that's changed into the Wolsey City now. It's a very posh sort of restaurant. It's got a sister branch in Mayfair, and on the rooftop here you've got Wagtail, which has got a nice sort of DJ and bar up the top there, and then a restaurant underneath. Coming up to the monument as well. Here's the monument with its 311 steps. You can go right to the top of that. You have to pay to get in, but it's quite a good view up there. Oh look, there's the ghost tours. Look at this guy with a hand on his shoulder. I love that. We are in the City of London. So just across the road here is the Folly, very popular sort of restaurant, DJ place as well. This is Gracechurch Street, so we're going to walk down Gracechurch Street which turns into Bishopsgate. And there's the Sky Garden. This is Eastcheap, that leads you down to the Tower of London, where we looked at earlier, the 11th century castle. Hello everyone, hello Bull. It is TTS here, we are live streaming on YouTube. We haven't done many of these on YouTube. It's one of our post boxes, my favourite post box. That's the George VI, George Rex. Rex means king in Latin. We play a post box challenge. We walk through London, putting our key rings around for people to find. So if you want a key ring, you've got to watch these lives to find out where I'm going to hide them for people to come and find. They're all around the world, these key rings and magnets that we've put out. That's the entrance to the Folly. The Folly's got all its Christmas decorations up now. How deep is your love? So we've got loads of people walking around dressed up for Halloween. It's Halloween tonight. Obviously loads of parties. I love the way Tower 42's got a pumpkin. And you see the pumpkin up there. There's the pumpkin. There we are. So we're coming down Gracechurch Street. This turns into Bishopsgate. We're going to have Leadenhall Market on our right soon, which has all the Harry Potter stuff, as well as its own history of being a marketplace back to the 14th century, even a bit before. Oh, it's just across the road here. It's Lombard Street, that leads you down to the Bank Junction where the Bank of England is and the Royal Exchange. We love a bit of Bank of England and Royal Exchange. It is TTS here. We're live streaming on YouTube. So if you're watching the replay of this, I hope you're enjoying it. Please subscribe for more London content. Thank you, Melissa. So this is the Swan Tavern. Lovely old pub. We've got all the avenues and alleyways around here. It's all very atmospheric in the City of London. Look at this limousine here. Wowzers. So this is a Spoons over here, the Cross Keys. That used to be Bank of China in there. It's a huge building. Now it's just the Wetherspoons. There's the Tower 42 all lit up. So this is the Bull's Head Passage. This is the Harry Potter. I'll quickly show you the Harry Potter Diagon Alley and Leaky Cauldron. Just coming up is the Leaky Cauldron. So this was actually in the Philosopher's Stone, the first film, the first Harry Potter film. You'll see it on the door here. The Leaky Cauldron. So this is it. There you go, the Leaky Cauldron, featured in the Harry Potter film. And then here we got the spooky octopus and its tentacles. They do this every Halloween, put these out the windows. Octopus-tastic. And this is the Leadenhall Market itself. As I say, this came about in the 14th century. There's a big, huge hall built here with a lead roof, and that's where the Leadenhall comes from, 14th century. Originally, back in the Roman times, when the Romans invaded in AD 40, I think by about AD 70, this became a huge basilica here, the size of Trafalgar Square. It was massive. So this is proper Londinium area when the Romans were here. The Romans were here for 300-400 years. And this roof was added in the Victorian times by Horace Jones, 1881. Oh, we got Tracy in the chat as well, live on YouTube. Woo! Look at the roof on that, everyone. It's a beautiful building, beautiful structure. So as I say, this used to be a marketplace, and they've still retained the old hooks for the poultry and the meat. You can see the hooks here. We've got our spooky gloves on. There's people having a drink here at the Lamb's Tavern, 1780. As I said, there's lots of people walking around all dressed up for Halloween. Actually, we need to get back round onto Bishopsgate. I'm just going to take you quickly along Bishopsgate, and we might see if we've got time to go to Spitalfields and do a bit of Jack the Ripper. Real locations. It's TTS here. We're on YouTube live, London streaming. So please do subscribe. Much appreciated if you like seeing London history. We've got a bit of weather tonight. It's been thankfully it's actually stopped raining now. These are the Horizon 22 Bishopsgate buildings. That's the Leadenhall Market and the Leadenhall building there, the cheese grater. It's just there. It's slanted off because of all the planning restrictions in place for the views of St Paul's. Jack the Ripper would be awesome, yes. How deep is your love? Everyone can relax watching this live. Sit back as well. I'll take you down towards the Spitalfields area and Jack the Ripper-tastic. We've got just about got time. I've got to find my charger now. No, this the live viewers were asking me if I'm wearing my hooded top. I didn't have time to get anything sorted. All I've got is my gloves and my little Halloween bit of key ring, which I've now lost. Try and find it. Here it is. La 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 la. Little Boo. Little Boo, everyone. We're going to go and hide in by one of the spots where Jack the Ripper is said to have hung out, observing his next victim. So this is Bishopsgate here. There's a lot of party goers around for Halloween. It is Friday the 31st of October. This is Gibson's Hall, designed by Steve Gibson, John Gibson actually. It used to be the National Provincial Bank, and then they bought out the Westminster Bank and it became the National Westminster Bank, NatWest. And then actually in the background there, that is the NatWest Tower. That was the first skyscraper built in London, 1980, in the city. It's now Tower 42. 22 the horizon. This is an amazing viewing gallery here. This is where you can go up. Free to go up here, you just need to book online. It's amazing views up there, it's well worth going up. 22 the horizon. Oh, I didn't charge it, did I? I've got to get my charger out because it's all... hang on a sec, everyone. Let's just get this. There we go. Nearly out of battery, so I've just got to charge. Oh, there we go. Right. So there's St Helens Bishopsgate, the medieval church in the city, and amongst the city skyscrapers we've got 12th century to 20th century, old and new. We love a bit of old and new. We'll be coming up to Liverpool Street Station soon. Let's see. Retouch. Retouch. Oh, I don't know what that is. The project second is uploaded to your channel. It's unlisted. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can allow people to tap the screen. Start a poll. Right, so we're coming up to Liverpool Street Station now. St Ethelburgers. That's now a bit of a nightclub. Bit of a party going on in there. It's a lovely old church. So we've got the Heron Tower, Salesforce, keep renaming them along here. This is where the Duck and Waffle is, and the Sushi Samba. They're nice restaurants, rooftop high restaurants. Welcome in. It's TTS here. We're London live streaming on YouTube. We're in the city of London, walking towards a bit of Jack the Ripper area. We've got our skeleton gloves on. We're in the zone. Oh, I've got to walk, get a bit of a move on. There's some bolt-offs over there. Well, I'm on Bishopsgate. We're going to see the huge aquarium. It's not often you see a huge aquarium in an office block, but we're going to see the huge aquarium in a second, which is pretty amazing. So this is the Sushi Samba. You can get this fast lift all the way up to the top. And this is amazing in here. Look at this aquarium. It's huge. I think it's the largest one. Well, certainly in an office block. In the UK, definitely. Amazing fish. Happy Halloween. It's pretty amazing. You just don't really expect to see an aquarium in an office reception. But that one is huge as well. So St Boltoff, Bishopsgate, lovely old church. Lovely clock. And we are coming up to Liverpool Street Station. We're still on Bishopsgate. Walking around on Halloween, Friday the 31st of October in old London town. So we've got a couple more, not that far to go now, where we're going to change right soon. We'll walk down to Spitalfields. Liverpool Street Station's looking busy over here. I wonder what's going on over there. That's Liverpool Street Station here. So Broadgate Circle's just over there. There's a couple of clubs here as well, so it's quite busy. See all the people over there. That's the entrance to Liverpool Street Station. BB King is in the chat as well. We've got some live streamers, live viewers watching the stream. We're on YouTube, so you might be watching this on a replay, but we are actually live in London, and we've got people watching us live right here, right now. They're in the chat, chatting away. The tree, yes. It's very busy tonight, Friday night in the City of London. Welcome in, everyone. If you're watching this live now, London live stream with our ghosty skeleton gloves on. We are going down. We might put some of our key rings out tonight. We put these around London as we walk around for people to find and take photos of and send them in. So we've got these going all around the world, our little magnets and key rings. It's YouTube-tastic. It's YouTube Steve here. Welcome in. There's Dirty Dicks. So we've got loads of people dressed up down here. There's a lot of fancy dress around. So we'll have to say, if you do see people dressed up, we've got to say, what's your favourite outfit you've seen so far? There's lots of fancy dress stuff going on. There's TTS here. We are live streaming in London, City of London. We're doing a bit of a Halloween-y special. We're just going to nip down to Spitalfields area, a bit of Jack the Ripper area. This girl's got her rabbit ears on. Some very random outfits, fancy dress kit. So this is heading us towards now Spitalfields. This is where it's going to get very Jack the Ripper-tastic down here.
Dangerous phenomenon.
So stay tuned. Woo. How deep is so we got Spitalfields Market and we got the famous 10 Bells pub. The 10 Bells pub. And this is where at least 2 of Jack the Ripper's victims used to frequent. Annie Chapman, Mary Jane used to come to this pub. They were 2 of the victims of Jack the Ripper. So this is Jack the Ripper territory around here, all Whitechapel. It is YouTube Steve. Ooh, the goat. Not quite. So you can see the church ahead. You can feel the vibes coming in. Look at the sky. It's already becoming a little bit spooky. So I hope you're all okay there watching this. If you're watching this live on Halloween, I don't want anyone getting too scared. Are you peeking from behind your cushions as we walk down towards a well-known spot where Jack the Ripper used to hang out waiting for victims? We've got these little statues here. This might be that Gillian Mark, the World Wildlife Endangered Species. This is Malkia, female. Yeah, he's Mark and Gilly. Look at this, isn't this amazing? This elephant. Eddie the elephant, do we think? Lots of elephants down here. But we haven't mentioned the elephant in the room. It's Halloween. It's Jack the Ripper-tastic. So we're coming down with our key rings. We've got our TTS key rings to put around London. Oh, we could put our little, could almost put one of our little key rings in there. These are great, aren't they? I could hang it on these towel. It was fall off. No, a little bit too obvious, maybe. Look at the sky. It's very atmospheric. Another one. Wonder if we could put one in there. Can't quite get it in there, so I would hide one here, but I can't. There's nowhere to put it, so we'll keep hold of it. We'll put it on round by the church. That church, that sky behind the church, it's looking very atmospheric. Welcome in. If let's do a YouTube welcome to all the live viewers that are actually watching this live as we walk through London. This is going to be reposted onto YouTube, so there'll be a lot of people watching just the replays, but you guys are watching this actually live. So subscribe so that you could watch this live next time if you're watching the replay now. It is TTS here. YouTube Steve was born in this moment, right here, right now. Right here, right now. Look at this church. So this is where it all happened for 2 of the victims of Jack the Ripper. Here we go. So there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there is the famous, the 10 Bells. Now this is where 2 of Jack the Ripper's victims used to drink and stand outside because they were ladies of the night. And I'm just checking my so Annie Chapman used to drink in here, and Mary Jane let me just find out. This is very, very atmospheric here. This is Fournier Street.
That's for sure.
What's going on with that? So you can see there's a lot of people drinking here tonight because it's the famous 10 Bells. So it's rumoured that I think Annie Chapman was standing outside here. This is where she was a lady of the night. They would stand out here. Whereas Mary Jane used to drink inside. This is the 10 Bells. So I'm going to show you where we think Jack the Ripper used to stalk and view his victims. He's from this church. The Christchurch Spitalfields, and we feel he was in this, used to lurk around here observing his victims in the 10 Bells pub. And when he had spotted a potential victim, he would have moved around like this. Maybe she would have walked down Fournier Street. He could have been inside the church. Maybe he might have been a religious man. Might have been in the church. After he'd said a prayer, he would then leave the church. We're retracing the possible Jack the Ripper footsteps. And this would have been a good place he could have maybe stayed watching. There's the 10 Bells pub. It's 19th century buildings. This is the original 10 Bells. It was actually called the Jack the Ripper pub for quite a long time until they had to change the name. It's a huge petition. So there is the 10 Bells pub. This is St Christ's Spitalfields Church. So we might look down Fournier Street. Two of these victims were last seen here in the 10 Bells pub. So he would have been, in theory, observing them from, we think, from the church maybe, or down Fournier Street, the French district, Fournier Street. He could have easily hid in one of these doorways. Maybe here. Maybe he stood here. He could have been in here. We're actually here on Halloween doing a little bit of a Jack the Ripper little chat. Look at this church, they're amazing. We could go in the churchyard. We've got some amazing costumes here. Not quite sure what he's dressed up as. So we are streaming live. We're London live streaming. So if you're enjoying this, please do subscribe to the channel. It's TTS here. We're YouTube Steve here. We've got our line bikes, and I do love a bell. Oh, they're all all wet. The weather's not been great, so the bells aren't ringing. But we're at the 10 Bells pub in Spitalfields, the famous pub where two of Jack the Ripper's victims used to frequent. If we go in the churchyard, it's very spooky in here. So Jack the Ripper could easily have hung out in this graveyard here, looking at his potential victims. The amazing Christchurch, Spitalfields. 10 Bells pub is just over there. I do hope you live viewers are not too scared, because we are in a churchyard now. I'm sure somebody's following me. I keep hearing footsteps. It's behind me now. Hello? Anyone there? Hello? I can just, now when you can feel somebody watching you. And feel the spirit. Maybe it's the spirit of Jack the Ripper we can feel. Somebody's lurking. I think we need to put one of our key rings here, and hopefully this will bring some good vibes into the very scary. Right on the end there. There it is. Right, we've put our key ring there to bring some good vibes into the churchyard of Christchurch, Spitalfields. I had to come out there, I had an uneasy feeling in there. Did you all sense that? It is TTS here, YouTube Steve, live streaming. If you're watching the replay, please do subscribe to the channel. We walk around London doing live streams, doing a bit of history, playing some of our little games and just watching the world go by. We're currently in Spitalfields on a little Jack the Ripper Halloween-y sort of special. I've got to put out my Halloween keyring, haven't I? Right, so we've got a special Halloween keyring to hide. So if you can see it, the little boo here. Oops. There we go. I think we've got to put little boo inside the church here somewhere. What do we think, everyone? Oh, they've got their little olive tree here. That's perfect. Now, let's try and work out how I open this. Right. So we're going to put the little boo on this little olive tree inside the church entrance. We're putting it on here. There we go, it's in. So if you want to come down, there he is, the little boo. The little boo on the little olive tree inside Christchurch, Spitalfields. So, there we go, everyone. That is the 10 bells. We are in Spitalfields Market. There's loads to see around here. It's a fascinating area to come down. So please come and visit. We are going to end our live stream now. Hello everyone, we'll give you a wave. Remember, when you wave, you smile. We love that, don't we? So it is TTS here, TTS on tour. We have been live streaming on YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed it. on YouTube. We've done a little bit of Jack the Ripper tonight, but we do walk around London doing our live streaming. As I said, doing a bit of history, playing some of our games. We haven't played any of our games tonight because we've been too busy doing a bit of Jack the Ripper-tastic because it is Halloween tonight. We've put out a couple of our key rings as well. So I hope you've enjoyed watching that. You might even come down, you might live in London, you might be visiting London, and you're going to come and get one of the key rings, which will be YouTube-tastic, everyone. So thank you to the live viewers that are sitting here watching me live now. Hello, the live viewers. Hello to everyone watching the replays. Please subscribe. It is TTS here. So I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. We are down in the atmospheric 10 Bells pub, Spitalfields. So from me, TTS, it's goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. See you all soon. Bye. Wave and smile. Bye bye everyone.